I figured out how to swap it without messing up the trivia, I think. Welcome back. How is everyone? I appear to have frozen. We've improved, I guess? Oh, it's just the opening, huh? Big The things that make my camera stall. So we're going right into a boss again, as is tradition. I had to disable the transparency for Windows. Like, for the Windows on Windows. I have to have an opaque color now. Because I found out that cuts the usage of that process in half. It helps save my poor CPU. Good old Ryzen 5. Poor guy's doing his best. He is very lucky, though, that I'm in the unfortunate position where I have to decide whether or not it's worth it to upgrade to another AM4 chip or upgrade the entire freaking platform to get on AM5. That's the same CPU you had when you started streaming? The mini threads. I still remember, like, freaking out over a quad-core chip when I was younger. Like, we got a computer with no graphics card, but it had a quad-core chip, and it was like, seriously? Are we rich now? You have an i9 now. How is it? I was so excited to get an AMD graphics card and motherboard so I could do the Expo or whatever it is. Not Expo, what is it? Smart access memory. But my motherboard doesn't support it or something. Oh, that old gateway. I too used to have an old gateway. Four cores? What more would you need for a Windows XP? It's a 12.9K? I'll be honest, I haven't even been looking at the Intel side. Not out of, like, brand loyalty or anything, just brand loyalty. It's because I have the perception of AMD being a better value of performance to dollar, despite not checking that in many years. Too low. Too low on that one. Got it in a bundle with DDR5 RAM and a motherboard for the original sale price of the chip, and so I would have taken that. I don't care. I was looking at components the other night, and a kit of 2 DDR5 sticks costs like almost like half the price of the CPU. I wouldn't have looked twice. This is just warming up still, don't worry. I do really like that part in this song. Whole upgrade was started because you bought an M2 SSD with PCI 3.0. I couldn't tell you what... Unless PCI 3.0 is just the M2 slot. Suri and I were... Okay. We were on hard drives for our entire lives. Yeah, almost certainly. We were on hard drives our entire lives. And when we upgraded, it was to an M2 because we heard how much better they were. We were... Like, Suri was considering he needed a motherboard replacement because of his boot times. It would take, like, 10 minutes. Which, we don't mind boot times so much, but it was actually, like, this computer's booting for half an hour. Heard how great M2s are? And we were just like, okay, try this, see if that magically fixes it. I mean, I'm still running Starfield. Well, I ran Starfield for like a minute. On my Ryzen 5 3600. We had never even tasted the intermediate step of the SATA SSD. Imagine, we were excited for weeks on not only the boot times, but also just the load times off of our M2s. Suri's still obsessed with him. He wants to go all M2. You used slow AF HDDs and OGDSL for a long time? Yeah. It's crazy looking back to, like, dial-up. And how, in order to read a webcomic, I would have to wait for the image to load top to bottom. Yeah, I probably have a better, the last thing I upgraded was my GPU. It's actually a somewhat recent one. Oh god. Poor time to decide to catch up on chat. You hadn't put any games on an SSD before that. Yeah, the load times disappear sometimes. Like, old games with tips on the loading screens or lore, you don't get to read that anymore. Oh, thank you for the headpad streamer. A BBS feed. A bits per second feed? Uh-oh. Bulletin board system. Used it to preload webcomics, and then when new ones were uploaded? Oh. I had no idea. That was an option. That one was a little scuffed anyway. There was a time when I was watching Mini and I would just have to load them all up, tab into each one so they'd start loading, get up and I don't know, get myself a drink or something. Kind of looked like a rotated Wi-Fi symbol. Now, I knew about an RSS feed. I'm having trouble remembering that symbol. I think so. Either I can remember it, or I've constructed a false memory of it. RSS... Okay, yes. Now I follow slightly better. Unfortunately, when I could have used that thing, I thought it was too much. It looked too complicated for me. At least it didn't correct a BBC feed. At least that one, that's innocent, though. We probably would have caught it sooner then. Snake. Okay, we just need to recalibrate. We got this. PBS was something a lot older than that. No JPEGs to look at that time. Shoot. Okay. I admit, we're still learning how to deal with Phase 2. I feel like the Azure Bow will come into play. But now that I've got to Phase 2, I feel capable. This guy's my favorite, by the way. No, you know what? Actually, this guy's my favorite. Gotta go. Phone is getting low. Sorry to hear that, Yuki. I hope you still have a good rest of your day or night, as the case probably is. Love you, Yuki. Hopefully. I hope it's hope it's a lot cooler for you tomorrow. She's dummy Snick. The snowman? Are you referring to the snowman? Right, because eggs. That one's okay because eggs. Soft. I am trying so hard to focus. It's like thick, but on a snake. You know when Snobby's all snick and she got them snobby snelkers. I'm dying. You're killing me. That's the snitties. Okay. We phased 1. Oh my god. I think I stopped reading there for a second. Has died with this character's death. The threat of prophecy is irrevocably fucked. It's true. Ice is a story credit. I'm not gonna finish that. I was about to call you a story-critical NPC as a compliment, but then I forgot that some horrible people use the term NPC actually. And I would never. I appreciate you as a story-critical PC. To do... Oh. Well, thank you. I was braced for much worse. Guys, again, good luck knitting a fortune sweater without the threat of prophecy. Well, shit. Nerds. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that talking about big snobby snelkers would have such a devastating impact. Now, unfortunately, I just had to remember there's a Pokemon called Stom. Stom knows best, it's true. It's going to be like Cofagrigus. It's going to be a Pokemon that you have to rename if you're going to take it into online play. Mom got a butt for a face. It's true. I still love it, though. There's someone out there. They got the first one. Shoot. It's so hard. It's literally just do it again. But now with another boss attacking you. We found the historic Snom. Okay, we've done him hitless before. Well, not hitless, but acceptable parries. You know, acceptable parries like Tyler. Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about, actually. Aha! You found one I have seen. I wish I could, you know, take a shot at her. You know what? Maybe I can. That's not what I meant to do. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I know what you mean. I'm really excited for more. You still need to watch last season? That's the Swordsmith Village arc, I think, right? It's been too long. As soon as I start streaming, I swear, my brain dumps, like, all specific memories from my brain. You know, from the brain. Well, I can't hit him while he's down, obviously. That would be dishonorable or something? The brain frogs are getting to you too. The brain fogs. The brain frog's hunger for my mind flies. So many buzzing little memories slurped up in an instant. +2? Oh my gosh. That puts me at 40. Oh my goodness. You've been far too generous. It's a constant battle swatting the frogs away from that one. Oop, that's all it takes. I feel slightly bad for just being stuck on this boss for almost the entire first hour. But then I remind myself that the green monster happened. So as long as I get it this stream, I'll feel okay. Spawning brain flies with them. Remember, we've learned. The brain flies don't come from nowhere. They must come from the brain flies of others. Working together to create new, special, more advanced brain flies. So if you're ever trying to conjure up and spawn some brain flies to help you on a project, remember, to encounter the brain flies of others so that they can actually spawn. Read a book. Chat with a friend. Even just take a walk. Oof. Big oof. Gonna be a PSA or a commercial for brain fly juice. It meandered for sure. Brain fly juice. Stimulate. I'm sorry. Brainfly juice. Stimulate the brainflies. It's the quenchiest. Okay. Thank you for the head pats for strength. I greatly appreciate them. We're surviving, and that's step one. Just like TF2. I gotta learn everything I learned from community game night. You can do it. I believe. I was losing faith in myself, but I believe in Drummer, and he believes in me. I got the pats. Ultra pets. Those ones cost 50 more points. They are ultra pets. I was damaged. Kick his bulbous ass. His ass is actually the least bulbous part of him. Poor guy. He's been through it. I don't think he knows what he's doing. We're surviving. Confirmed I can't hit her. Even if I can get up high enough. Oh. Too bad for him, he needs a new pair of soul seals. I can't stand it. That one's too good. What is a shoe if not a seal for your soul? At its core, really. Oof. Bonking power of Sir Yinington the First. Channel the bonking power, huh? However, could I even imagine the bonk power? Ow. I see now. Also, hey, did you know that I just, like, could have had another Jade installed this whole time? Slash attack? Yeah, I was definitely feeling that one. But do I need it? I mean, honestly, this is, like, more health over the fight, right? Hope I'm having a good day and a good stream. Well, thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day, too. Up to the mouse. It is. See, the problem is, I definitely feel like I'm good at blocking until I'm not. Yeah, exactly. Which I appear very good at building up the internal damage. I've got a mostly red bar for most of the fight. Except for right then. I got the gem. Oh god. Very biblically accurate. The best kind of accuracy. Aw, pupper. I like that one. The Tentacular Pat. Oof, oof. Oof. I like that one. The upset chat. I'm gonna try the other one. This one feels like bad luck. Even though I don't believe in luck. You got just a little bit of health boost. In theory. What is that? Is that just like caulk with a line drawn through it? Censored caulk? Whew. Little pipe break. Oof. Thank you. I'm sorry, it feels so close. It feels so attainable. Wish there was one that increased your damage. What about a focus redeem that puts chat in emote only mode? I haven't needed that so far. If I ever get distracted, I feel like it's my fault. It costs 10,000. Also, honestly, emotes are more distracting than text sometimes. Gameplay has your attention. It's got my attention too. At least 40%. Ow. Big ow. The way this boss flings you across the room with it. Me too. I'm actually really enjoying it. I think this is fun. Thank you for aiming that way. For some reason, I missed the balls collision box. It's true. I can deny it no longer. Thank you for the pats, by the way. It's not happening before the first break. I must do it. I'm sorry. I need to go to break for just a few minutes. Come back. I couldn't help but notice when I went to break. We've got a long-headed Yi on this frame. Cats are liquid after all. It's true. I've rested my fingers. I've rested my brain. I took a long look inside myself. And I found nothing there. You've rested your case? Oh no. Cases do need breaks. It was very tired from the long drive over. You finally found the Twitch dark mode? Oof. I was stuck on the ground where you can only dodge in one direction. May your eyes rest easy, drummer. That's always my first stop, personally. Eyes were getting tired from flashbang mode. I definitely wish you could drop the minimum brightness of your screen more easily than just using like a dimming app. So I can watch YouTube videos in bed next to Suri. I thought I was out of hit range. I was gonna try to get a cheeky little charge shot. The greatest advancement in web development? Absolutely. And we've known for so long. Does anyone remember, I think it was actually called Blackle? It was just Google, but black. And it's like, look, it actually just saves electricity. That was your homepage at some point? Mine too. See, we're getting closer. We're learning. We're training. We're never going to miss a parry again after this fight. Evolve, adapt, overcome, just like the brain flies. Just like the bacteria. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That was learning how far we can push in phase 1. You missed the ah music. There's still some ah at least. We're at full health. Thanks to the Jade. Not due to increasing skill, just increasing planning, yeah. That's a skill in itself. Oof, big oof. Let's goop. Okay. I'll get ready to goop. I hadn't considered it was goop time. He's nothing. He's a shadow of his former self. He's been taken over by the Boobos. Boobos Onos. Oh yeah, no, this is a silly space cat game, no cry. I mustn't talk about how the reason his sister fails to recognize the problem in her own domain is because her own brother has succumbed to the infection and she doesn't want to accept that. If someone asks if you want buubos, just say no's. Dare to resist buubos. Absolutely. There are only a couple cases a year, but dare to resist. It's a serious problem in some circles, I'm sure. The only a doubter would pick up their chin. I knew it. That was my problem all along. Only believer tech here. I will remember to use the bow if I ever need a break. Like if he does the red knife attack again. Shoot! I was facing the wrong direction. It was so good! I have locked in. It's been too long since I've seen NL, I can't keep this going. need to rely on my own personality, and that's unfortunate. Because the best thing I've come up with is probably brain plies at this point. Get it twisted, I'm a champion. Get it twisted, we will defeat the Boobos. Thank you, thank you. Do get it twisted. Nope. We are okay. We're stable. We might not be okay. That's a no. That's a no on that. I'm leaving it, don't worry. Make me activate spite mode. It's not the same. I don't believe it from you. You care too much. I'll show you I don't need spite mode. I won't. I will. Watch this. No spite mode. None spite required. Spite? No, thank you. More like Sierra Mist. Just like he Sierra missed all his attacks except for like that one. Oh god. Oh shoot, it was so close. I don't want to admit it, but I'm actually working up a sweat on this guy. Which is a problem, because it's actually like a whole multi-step process to take this hoodie off. I was not prepared to do it. See, I don't need it. I'll show you. I'll show you what I can accomplish without your fake spite mode. It's not fake. I'm not fake. This is my real webcam. I showed you. No. Okay, okay, we're fine. Okay, that was almost terrible. Oh, come on. I could never ruse. I could never ruse. I haven't been in Australia long enough to ruse. That's a racial feat you unlock for, being born here, I think. Or at least for going to Kenti. I appreciate it. Yeah, see, there's the ah. Okay, now I just have to do that again with a lot of other stuff happening. Oh no. That attack is literally deadly. I think I can shoot him before I get hit by the daggers. That's gonna be the new strat. Soon. Oh no. That one's ominous. It's especially terrifying because I don't truly know the limits of your power. That's good. Because truthfully, your limits are always expanding. And if you truly knew them, you might not push so hard. I messed it up. I got so distracted. If the universe is expanding, you are one of them. I like that. Aren't we all a universe unto ourselves? One of the universe's many dispersed peepers. Just a single universal peeper. Through which the void gazes back, perhaps? The universe wanted to look at herself and damn! That's a beautiful way to look at it. What is it? Maybe we'll never know. And that's okay. Big Snick and everything in between. Hell yeah. Okay, that was worth it though. Sorry. I just considered for a moment whether if I ate my Snickers like I was supposed to, if I would eventually become as Snick as that snowman was. It's right in the name. A Snickers to snick in your snice. I wonder if I ate my Snickers like I should have. I'd be as Snick as that snowman. I don't mind being known for that one. I was completely staring at chat because of the freaking Snickers thing. I agree, the artistic liberty was artistically managed. Alright. I have actually finally focused. It's not going well. I'm not looking forward to what precedent might set if I actually beat this guy. Now the first run when no one's talking in chat. Thankfully, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Minutes. I can definitely get it within 20 minutes. Don't worry. I'm not worried. I am sorry for hitting the button. Alright. All we have to do, exactly that one more time. Critical error. Gonna try to do it slower. Awful. Terrible. You know, maybe we can't fight her because we won't have to. At the end of this, her brother will be knocked out. She'll see reason. And we can finally get a second soul seal, and a third soul seal, I suppose, without actually killing anyone. Aside from that, like, guard Kawafu had, but that was like, you know, a transmutated golem thing at that point. You certainly can unbounded counter that. But I think it requires, like, actually spacing yourself in a really good way. I'm not necessarily great at having the presence of mind to run to the center of the screen, which I think is what's required. The center of the arena, rather. Okay. We're probably going to want to pick this up at some point. And that point's now. I was worried I was going to lose it. I was overcome with fear. I admit it. I was a scared little muffin. Everything all right? Oh my god. He's something else. It's all good though. I hope he's a lovable something else. And not a, Jeez, I can't believe what he just put me through, something else. He is? Okay, good. Sometimes I like to think about that ringer that SpongeBob has to get ready in the morning. Sometimes I feel like it would be nice. Just a nice squish and roll. Okay. Takeshi's castle? Unfortunately not. I have no idea how everyone got a hold of that. And I'm not sure I've actually heard of MXC. I saw a washout once or twice, and that's the closest thing I've got to. Which, I understand is not actually that close. It's a crass dub of Takeshi's castle. A base and crass imitation. Well, not even an imitation. Unfortunately not. I saw, Dog Eat Dog on Spike. I preferred that over Fear Factor. Definitely not the same energy, though. Hey, these big people rollers, I want to experience one now. After just hearing about it. Oh man. It's that wombo combo. There must be a way. To properly deal. Where Falco? Where is he? These two are my new green monster, unfortunately. It was bound to happen. Need to channel the happy feet. Wombo the combos. Not do that. Falco more like Fuxi. It's in me. It has to be. Oh, more like Fox. I get it now. An angry flock. The bigger the swarm at the end. Oh no. Why are they angry? At least they're angry instead of disappointed in me. That'd be even worse. They catch the boobas, they're diseased cliff racers. The boobos. I was warned, I still wasn't ready. I even increased, like, my on-screen movement range. You know, that my camera allows. I still can't dodge. I can only swish a little bit. The bouncies are... How dare! Oh, maybe that's for the best with all the biblically accurate emotes earlier. Fault of the land. It shouldn't even mess with it. It happens in Vtube Studio. Something bushy is going on. That's not the best way to handle it. But it is... Ow. Away. This is going to be a 3-hour boss fight attempt. Oh, thank you. I was expecting something much... At least we get to see my favorite guy up there. Just into that cup. Oh, I hadn't seen the guy in the... on the right of the hot tub yet. He might be my new favorite. Now I got you staring at the background. You mean you haven't been staring at the background this whole time? How could you avoid it? This fight would have been over day one if not for that background. Who's getting it the best? I mean... there are the three in the foreground. In another phase of my life, rightmost looks pretty spent. In another phase of my life, I could see me purchasing the background of this in like a print. Perhaps a nice long display. Many phases ago, perhaps. I really like the guy with his ears back in the hot tub. Okay, 4 minutes. 4 minutes for the second phase. Let's do it. Pulled me into a snake. Yeah, the shoulder. That's the guy I'm talking about. Oh, wait. You mean this guy's shoulder? Oh, that shouldn't... No, I was so far past the sword. Yeah, the background guy. He's so relaxed yet lucid, it seems like. Unfortunately, I do have to take a break. I'm going to actually use it to rest my neck because it hurts. So I'll have a really big stretch. Everyone else do the same. I'll be back and hopefully get this guy next time. And by next time, I mean like after about 5 minutes. At the longest. I have lifted my monitor up to a more comfortable viewing position. The trade-off is it's a worse angle for my webcam. Also, welcome back, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back yourself. I've lifted up my monitor. It's a lot more comfy now. Hopefully my webcam looks okay. To be honest, since I switched tracking methods for the overlay that I use, I haven't tried having a comfy height monitor. I just knew it used to really mess with it. Ow. Oh, that goes so much further than I ever thought it would. That was an accident. Oh, Mio! Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my goodness, hi. You're in hour 3 of watching me fight the same boss. How was your stream? Also, welcome in, everyone. You're doing more of Fuffa? Didn't grab the message? Oh no, my fridge is so, Actually, my fridge is fine, don't worry about it. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Panda, and oh my gosh. I missed someone's name. I was completely not looking at the gameplay. Went ahead and did it? Well, I hope it went alright. I am completely... Oh no, absolutely. I completely understand if anyone has to pop out. That's completely okay. But it was really nice coming in and saying hi. Thank you so much. I hope everyone enjoyed Fuffa. Oh! Right, I'm not sure if anyone's seeing this game for the first time. This is like a Sekiro parry having Metroidvania. Centered around space cats and deep political turmoil, it seems like. So a slightly different mood, but I hope you enjoy. This was merely phase 1. With my bridge burden lightened. Perhaps now I can finally do it. That nearly killed me. If he decides to do it again, we have no defense. Close-ish. As close as we've been getting. Very rude. He just doesn't appreciate what I'm trying to do here. Don't know what's happening, but the boss seems rude. I just came in here asking for the keys to Parliament, basically. And they were all ready to give them to me. Until this poor guy was like, no, no, no. Don't hand them over. He's going to give the rich a hard time if he has all the keys to the Parliament or whatever. Which, I'm not 100% sure he can talk. Honestly, my character is kind of rude. This poor guy just wanted to enjoy a play. His sister just wanted to bask in this little cat rave. And I came in here demanding political authority. I could have come in after the party. She's the rude one. I could beat this guy twice in a row, no problem. But I gotta beat him twice in a row with her music shenanigans over the second time. Oof. So the worst part is I am actually making progress. It feels really doable is the problem. If it was hopeless, I wouldn't be here. Okay. Just that again. All right. I may be proud and all that, but I don't want to come back to this. So I'm going to see if we can level up a little bit. Much nicer back in our pavilion. Yeah, absolutely. Does not look like that gives us progress to the next level, unfortunately. But we can upgrade our pipe. We can upgrade our bow. We can have more shots. That sounds extremely helpful, actually. Oh, I can just hit recycle all. That's what I was going to do anyway. Cloud Piercer's ultimate form. Maximizes attack power and grants the ability to penetrate through shields. Am I... well... I have a feeling the ring. Did I win? I did not. I chickened out and went back to upgrade. I can upgrade the pipe. No, don't you worry. Nothing's been missed yet. I upgraded my arrows and my arrow capacity. We're going very arrow focused. I should upgrade my krill farm. I forgot about the krill farm. And I mean, I still don't remember it. Status. Oh, because we can change our bow. Now, we could also spend our upgrade points. I was saving it to get one of these. Might be a krill issue. I see. How dare you. I want that so badly, though. It's fine. We got so upgraded. We can shoot that arrow twice as much, and it does more damage. He's not going to know what hit him. But I do. It's an arrow. Okay. The pipe is doing better. Normally I could probably get away with only using one. Because we also upgraded the pipe. I feel your cheers in my soul. I will not let you down. Not today. That looked pretty bad, but don't worry. Still not letting you down. Oh, close. Actually, the additional arrows helped a lot. Oh my gosh, that was Suri! Suri's cheering all the way from work. I don't know if he can see what's happening. He might have just seen chat. I can feel it. This will be the run. Hold on. Community mod list makes your K's capital. How could they? That defies your intent. You didn't ask for the... No, no, no! Oh no, it's all a mess. Everything's falling apart. We've done it. We've cracked the code. It doesn't matter how the rest of this goes because I just parried the red attack. I deeply apologize because I can see chat going, but I cannot read it right now. Whatever you're about to do, don't. Okay! Oh no. Oh no, this might be rough. Anyone who wants to avoid rough. No. No, what have you done? Fuxi! I put so much effort into his makeup. His corpse is almost completely decayed. Before liftoff, he was already in a... Shut up! So what? He'll be fully cured as long as he keeps getting his shots. Fuxi. Don't listen to him. New Kunlun has done away with sickness, old age, and death. Oh, hi, Toma. You came at, a troubling time. We'll stay here together until the end of time. We promised as much. Once you get better, Fuxi, let's go to the theater together, okay? Oh, that's extremely rough and tragic. Hey, so everyone's doing... I meant to ask, how is everyone doing? I have to walk back into this room. At least everyone else is having a nice time in the background. Someone called your name in another tab and you missed it. That's fine. Your presence was felt and helped to put an end to a 2.5-hour-long boss struggle. Don't dwell on it. This isn't their fault, and it's definitely not yours either. Beautiful. Just as our clan's lead actor should be. I am developing a new cure, but I can make an exception and let your brother try it out. Time for your shot, Fuxi. You'll be better in no time. Thank you for a lovely stream. You must sing Mark is a Love Ice now. Good night, Isa. Thank you so much for being here. You made the stream lovely for me as well, as always. Despite, you know, what's happening on screen. These feelings emerge... I'm sorry? Oh, was that... It's okay. It would have been awkwardly timed earlier. It wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. We got the Seal of Nuwa. Nuwa's soul seal, containing the character Jing, signifying selflessness. I thought I was supposed to get 2 out of this deal. Oh, thank you for the head pats. We got the Tianhao syndrome, or a serum, not the syndrome. Part of Nuwa's private collection. Handed over to Abacus to assist with research on the Tianhao mutations. According to the label, this serum is a restricted item from the Research Institute, indicating that it was outside of the reach of ordinary people. Do you require any assistance, my lord? It appears Fuxi was receiving some kind of treatment. I found some vials of blood serum in Nuwa's room. Might have something to do with the Tianhao mutants. That's great news! Our research has hit a bottleneck, so this new discovery might lead to a breakthrough. If you can, please bring it back to the Four Seasons Pavilion. I'll be able to use my instruments to analyze its contents. Got it. Don't mind them. Hey, we got the skill upgrade we've been waiting for. Now when we explode people, we can explode them extra good. Oh. Well, Schwan's been busy. Why haven't I seen a Solarian that's my age? Doesn't your tribe have any kids, see? They're all in hibernation. Does that mean they're sleeping? I really want to meet them. But the only thing is, will they like me? We're kind of different. Don't worry. You're very likable, unlike when I was a kid. If you get the chance, I'm sure you'll get along with them fine. If you get the chance. Oh, poor Yi. I heard about the crazy parties your people get up to in that Empyrean district. So is it as extravagant as they say? It's extremely decadent, but I can't bring myself to blame them for it. They have long since given up hope, and are now treating their final moments as one big party. Partying till the very last minute? More like numbing your senses till the very last minute. Oh, we've got something. We never actually gave him this thing. Thank you, good sirs. Good deeds, great fortune, long life. Now you're just spiting me. Good sir, great advancement, long life, big happy family, Bill's home. He's sapient. He's doing a bit. The Enlightenment Sanctum. Has it really become a dead city? That was the most important area of them all. We really shouldn't have handed it over to the Fing clan and their irresponsible heirs. They aren't the only ones responsible for this predicament. The Empyrean district can't have fallen that easily. New Kunlun seems to harbor secrets hidden to even you and me. I completely forgot to, that you can buy things from this guy. When I was talking about upgrading for the boss. I'll take a computing unit for sure. It's like talisman slots or whatever. Unless we put extra jades in my little jade hole on my chest. Slightly increases experience gained. Oh, this jade also reduces the cooldown time for Immortal Dash. And it already seems pretty quick, so... I can do this. Oh, right. There was something else I had to do here. Actual progression. You have returned, my lord. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow. Reverie Mephisto, I've seen you around. I've seen what you do to Meow sometimes. You have returned, my lord. Is this the blood serum? I shall begin the analysis right away.
Okay.
Lord Yi, Lord Kwafu, I have completed my analysis on the blood serum. I must say that the results are full of twists, turns, and some unexpected developments. Stop beating around the bush and get to the point. Yes, my lord. Instead of being an antidote to the Tian Hao, it instead changes its form. Salutations. You're pleased that your reputation precedes you? I witnessed it for myself. Welcome in. It's basically a catalyst for the continued mutation of the Tian Hao. Is that why they all turned into monsters? All because of the serum injections? The mutation's condition itself is also infectious, so I can't confirm the exact number of those that were infected through that vector. If you require it, I can give an estimate using simulations. Oh, adorable model? Well, thank you so much. I should say, it was actually a free-to-use base that, you know, I just tweaked myself to what I needed. It's by Scoots, whose spelling is down in the abouts, under the credits. No need. Not when we've already confirmed the source. Who would deliberately do such a tedious thing? Think about it. Who has done the most research on the Tian Hao? Who has the technology to do this? The answer is obvious. Oh, thank you, by the way, if I didn't say instead of just crediting the artist. But I very much appreciate them putting all this work in and then putting it out there for people to use. Icon? This doesn't seem like something she would do. Why? Who knows? But I'll be hearing from her soon. Abacus, can you find a way to eliminate these living corpses? They keep regenerating. On that subject, I have good news and bad news. Start with the bad news, always. And pats for the cute mousey, why thank you. Who would ever want to hear the bad news first? You gotta start with the good news. That kind of negativity will be your ruin. Abacus, what's the good news? No, you gotta end on the positive thing. The good news is that we have indeed discovered their weakness. If we know the genetic sequence responsible for the regeneration, we can permanently destroy it. The bad news is that these mutations are an amalgamation of different genetic sources, making it impossible to trace the original genetic sequence. Does that mean we need to find the original cells? Where should we start? Based on my calculations, these cells were obtained from a Solarian, one that ages very slowly. Like the imprisoned Kong Hui? Oh, could it actually be Yi? You haven't aged ever since the incident. My apologies, but I have already run those tests. Neither Kong Hui's nor Yi's genetics correspond. Are you sure it's not Yi? Try running those tests again. He has the most enigmatic body in all of New Kunlun. Speaking from experience? Lucky for us, I have something that might come in handy. This is G's hair. Lord G's hair? Analyze it. These might be the cells we've been looking for. Please wait patiently, my lord, as I run the comparison system. It's a good thing I plucked the hair off that boss when we beat him earlier.
Okay.
Thank you, Siri. As we had predicted, Lord Yi, G's cells and the regenerating gene sequence from the Tian Hao mutant form a 99.97% match. Based on this data, I have successfully discovered a way to break into their mutant cores. I have designed a special device, and now as long as you add it to your talisman system, these monsters will no longer be an obstacle to you. What materials will you need for this device? The way it functions is simple, and the materials are readily available, but the work required to make it is extremely complex. It should only be attempted by an exceptional craftsman, familiar with basic mechanical principles. Are you saying that in front of me on purpose? Save me your flattery and give me the blueprints already. Of course. I shall leave this to you, Lord Kwafu. Done. Let's get this on you. The Super Mutant Buster. Is it an arm cannon? A special device designed by Abacus and modified by Kwafu. Its name demonstrates Kwafu's unique tastes. Fully integrated into Yi's talisman system, this device triggers automatically upon talisman detonation, destroying the mutants' cores and granting them eternal rest. You really don't have a knack for names. It might look simple, but parts of it are really tricky to make. Nothing I couldn't handle, though. Much obliged. We're nice around here. It was nothing. I helped too. More like helped get in the way. Well, I guess he did contribute a tiny bit. See? You two have been getting along pretty well. You're imagining things. We're fundamentally different beings, and 8 men will only be an 8 men. Let's not get sidetracked. You know how to use it, right? I've already settled the parameters. The device will trigger automatically upon contact, releasing a surge of energy that will burst inside the mutant. It should basically work just like your talisman system. Okay, I can finally deal with the living corpses in the Empyrean district. I can also help with the living corpses thing, Yi. I hate that he said that. You will stay right here while I conduct my business. If you get bored, ask Uncle Chubby to play with you. You're really good at making life difficult for others. It's true. So we can go back there. And it seems to be what they want me to do. So I will. But I know where else we can use that. Right here, for instance. We just need some talisman juice, which you get from parrying attacks. But, like, actually parrying them, though. There we go, like that. Maybe not. Not that quick. I might actually have to come back to this next time. I'd like to discover at least one thing, though. Alright. I'll quickly check to see if there's like an actual guide on how to use it. It could have to do with like attacking the flower instead. Uh, looks like nothing. That's fine. It's probably the flowers. This guy. Yeah, see? I can solve a puzzle sometimes. Now we have the elevator access token. That gets us into the research center. That's the place I was inferring earlier when I said I know where else to use it. We have alternate paths now. And passenger token G High? A token carried by Solarians used for identification as a voyage log. Can be recycled at the 3D printer. I'm the most extraordinarily unlucky person to ever live. In the womb, my umbilical cord almost choked me. I've been hit by bird droppings, caught in sudden rains, and faced various dangerous situations. It's unbelievable I got a spot here. Was all that misfortune the price for this one bit of good luck? That's tragic. It's okay. I'm sure they're just in hibernation. Still alive, resting up. Nothing bad happened. I believe that is all I can quickly grab, so... I am just going to get back up to the save point here. And we can call this a stream. Thank you everyone who joined. And thank you very much for the raid, Meow. Sorry it came in near the tail end, but honestly, it came in near probably the most exciting part where I actually finally beat the boss.